Good day, guys. Good day, good day. I hope you guys are good and having a lovely Friday. We are back at this again with today's session being about a weekly overview. So today we're gonna chat or talk about the pairs that we're focusing on for this week, just to see what has happened and also what to expect probably for the upcoming week. So yeah, without wasting any time, before we start with this, please subscribe to our channel. Also click the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we upload new content. Yeah, so without wasting any time, so for today, we're gonna talk about all the pests that we talked about for this week. In this case, it is we talked about 7 pests that we're focusing on for this week. So it is NZD, JPY, GBP AUD, NZD CHF, AUD USD, CHF JPY, GBP JPY, as well as USD JPY. So these are the 7 pairs that we were focusing on for this week. So we're just gonna chat about them to see what has transpired on this. So yeah, talking about the first one, NZD JPY. So if we check on this one, we have a big daily overview structure. We can see that we are in uptrend. So that's what we just want to see on this one on a daily basis. So if we move on to H4, you can see if you can remember, we had a correction, big correction for the past week. This was the correction for this movement here, if you can remember correctly. So we had another correction here for this movement. Yeah, but then for this week, while we were checking, it was this movement here that was formed. So out of this one, we also had a correction that was formed and it was complete. We also had a few trades on this one. So if I can maybe do this, maybe you can see our correction, it was complete. This is the correction from this movement here. So it is done. The market went up until it hit our take profit, which is good. So yeah, we're just gonna see what happens on this pair for next week. Maybe we can get something out of this. So we're just gonna keep an eye on this one as well for next week. So moving on to the next pair. So on this one, the update, if you can check, if you can remember correctly, we had this movement that has been happening. Then we had this correction that was complete. We had another movement here that gave us another correction that was complete. So you can see it went all the way to our take profit. It was complete. So for the latest cycle that we're checking this week, it was this movement here. And for this movement, we also had a correction that was formed and complete. So this was the correction that we're checking. So and it was completed. So as you can see, the market went all the way up here. Okay, so for this one, where we are at now, the market is, we have the market here on the level. So what we're expecting on this one, maybe for the upcoming week. So the market might come this. So the market might go down and come and replace this and continue down, or there's a probability that this might be a false breakout. The market might go back up and continue with its uptrend movement. So we're just gonna keep a close eye on this one to see what happens for the next week, because today is Friday. The market is gonna close in a few hours to come now. So for this pair as well, the latest cycle that we were checking for this one, it was this one here. For this one, this the correction that was formed. Okay, let me do this. So this is the correction that was formed for this latest movement here. So but then for this one, we had a trade opening, but then it was closed. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, so we had a trade that was open here and we closed it now. So yeah, we're just gonna see what happens here. So yeah, for this trade, that is it. That's what we were checking for this week. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is AUD USD. So if we remember correctly on this one, like we were checking like this movement here, that gave us like a cycle, and it was also completed. So the out of this one, like we're checking like this impulsive movement that was formed here from here going down there. So if you remember correctly, we had like our Fibonacci level drawn from here, like between this one. So we expect like a retracement and came back down, but then like the market continued going up. So for this one, we're just gonna see what happens. So the market, there's a probability that the market might come and break like this one a bit and before it goes down, or another chance like it might break out and break a strike and come back and retest this before it continues down. So there is a probability that the market might change direction from here, or it might continue going down. So we're just gonna keep an eye on this pair again for next week, just to see what will happen. So another pair that we spoke about, it is CHF JPY. So out of this one, we were checking like the latest cycle, which is this one from this impulsive movement. We had like this correction here. So this correction out of this one, so let me get this. Excuse me. So for this correction, like if you can see, like we were expecting the market to come back, might come back and test this one before it continues up. Yeah, so that's where we're also gonna be checking for this one. So for this one, we did not like take any trade for this week. We were just checking it. So we're just gonna continue checking it as there is a high chance that we can get something out of it like for next week. So yeah, the other pair that we spoke about, like it is GBP JPY. So that's what we're also checking for this one. So on this one, we had like this movement, impulsive movement here. So, and for this impulsive movement, like there was this correction. So this correction, like we did have trade that was happening here. So yeah, the trade like to trade like from these levels here. So that's going on, but then we close this one. So out of this one, I guess we can check like also have like this correction here. So out of this, like we're expecting a retracement for this level before the market continues up. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep an close eye on this one as well, just to see what will happen next week. So the last pair that we spoke about for this week, it is a USD JPY. So for this one, just gonna talk about the latest cycle just to keep this short. So we spoke the latest cycle that we were checking, it was this impulsive movement here. So out of this one, we're having a correction that is being formed currently. So the correction, like we have like our A point here. So expecting the market like this will be the B. So okay, for this one, like the market, like we're expecting the market to come and give us a new lower low here, which will be a lower level to this one. So they might come and break like this structure a bit before it continues up. So again, we're just gonna be having a close look on this one for the next week, for the upcoming week basically. So yeah, that is it from me for today's session. So this was just an overview about what has happened or what we were checking for this week. So please feel free again to reach out if you want to have some clarity on anything. Okay, we'll see you again next week on Monday, where we're gonna be giving like a calendar update for the week that you're gonna be looking at. So yeah, that is it from me, guys, for today. Have a lovely Friday, guys, and enjoy your weekend. See you again next week. Thank you. May God bless.